A billionaire returns home earlier than expected, only to be stopped in his tracks by what he sees. His son, trapped in a wheelchair, is trembling in the maid's arms as she struggles to keep him upright. Fury ignites. Harsh words fly. But then the truth slowly unravels. The boy's silent sobs, the maid's unwavering resolve, and the father's heart-shattering will flip everything you thought you knew upside down. Before we begin, drop a comment below. Tell us what time it is and where you're tuning in from. Also, don't forget to strike that like and subscribe. Let's dive in. The house was eerily quiet, the kind of silence that hangs in the air, thick and oppressive. In the far corner of the room, by the large window, sat a young boy in his wheelchair. His hands gripped the armrests tightly as though they were his only lifeline. 11 years old, his dark eyes stared ahead, lips sealed tight. He had stopped looking at anyone long ago. He just couldn't bear it. Soft whispers escaped his lips, words jagged and painful. They run, and I'm left behind. His throat burned with unshed tears. His nails dug deeper into his palms. At school, his peers raced around during recess, their sneakers pounding the ground like a storm. But he remained in the corner, ignored. No one called his name. No one ever did. The door creaked open and the maid stepped inside, her blue dress and white apron perfectly neat, her hair pulled back. She froze when she saw him. "Aiden," she murmured softly, "why are you sitting here all alone? Did you eat?" He didn't answer, his gaze fixed on the window as if the world outside was just beyond his reach. She moved closer, her steps gentle on the carpet. "Talk to me, please." His jaw clenched. He shook his head. "Aiden," she said again, kneeling beside him, "I can't help you if you keep it all in." Something inside him snapped. He didn't mean for it to happen, but before he could stop it, his voice shot out, sharp and trembling. "Help. You can't help. No one can. Just look at me." His hands slammed down on his legs. "They're useless. That I'll never run, never walk." His breath came out in gasps as if his soul was on fire. "I'm nothing." The maid flinched but didn't pull away. She gently took his hands, her grip steady but unyielding. "Don't say that." "It's true," he shouted, tears now blurring his vision. "At school they don't even see me. Not one friend. Do you know what that feels like? To sit there, invisible like a ghost?" He punched his leg again, the frustration raw. "I hate this chair. I hate myself." "Stop it," she snapped, her voice fiercer than he had ever heard. Her hands gripped his tightly. "Don't you dare hurt yourself. And don't you ever tell me you're nothing." He glared at her, his chest heaving with anger and tears. "Then what am I?" Without a word, she pulled him into her arms. For a brief moment he resisted, stiff as a board. But her warmth broke through, and soon his face was pressed against her apron, his sobs shaking both of them. "You're a boy with a heart that feels too much," she whispered. "That doesn't make you less. That makes you alive." His hands gripped her waist tighter, his voice muffled. "I don't want to feel alive in a chair. Just once. Just once, let me feel what it's like. Please make me stand." Her body went still. "Aiden, please?" He lifted his head, eyes swollen, desperate. "I don't care if it hurts. I don't care if I fall. I just want to feel it, just once. Like I'm normal. Like I'm not broken." Her heart clenched as she looked at him, his lips quivering and his face streaked with tears. She remembered his father's rules, never to push too hard, never to take risks. But in that moment she saw the boy in front of her, pleading with every ounce of his fragile body. Slowly she nodded. "Okay, just for a moment. But you need to hold on, understand?" He wiped his nose and nodded, his grip tightening on her. She stood, steeling herself, and slipped her hands under his arms. "On 3, she whispered. 1, 2, he clenched his teeth, his nails biting into her dress. 3. With a strained breath, she lifted him up. His legs hung uselessly, trembling like fragile twigs in the breeze. A cry of agony tore through him, but for the first time he was standing. His voice cracked as fresh tears poured down his face. "I'm standing," he whispered. "Just a little more." Her body bent with the strain, sweat trickling down her neck. "I've got you," she whispered, her voice breaking. "It hurts so much," he sobbed against her. "I know," she said quickly, fighting the lump in her throat. "I know, but you're doing it. You're doing it, Aiden." "I'm normal," he whispered, choking on the words as though afraid it would all disappear. His body shook, half in pain, half in triumph. His head dropped onto her shoulder, tears soaking through her clothes. She fought to keep him balanced, her arms burning, her back aching. "Just a few more seconds," she muttered. "We're almost there." Then the sound of a breath, heavy and sharp, froze them both. Standing in the doorway, his father loomed, dressed in a crisp cream suit. His face was twisted in shock, his eyes wide and furious, fists clenched at his sides. The boy's sobs filled the air, and the maid's arms trembled under his weight. The father's voice was like ice. "What the hell do you think you're doing with my son?" The maid stood motionless, her arms wrapped tightly around Aiden, who clung to her, still shaking. "Sir," she began, her voice tight with tension, but he cut her off as he stormed into the room. His polished shoes hit the floor with a force that echoed like thunder. "I warned you," he growled. "I told everyone in this house never to risk him. And here you are, dragging him out of his chair like some reckless fool." His eyes blazed with fury. "What were you thinking? Do you want to break him? Leave him crippled for life?" "Stop yelling, Dad," Aiden cried, his voice cracking. "Please." For a moment, the man's gaze flickered to his son, his anger softening just a fraction. But it hardened again, faster than before. "You could have fallen." His voice was colder now. "Do you have any idea what could have happened?" "I asked her," Aiden shouted, his tears streaming down. "I begged her to help me. You don't listen to me. You never do." The father's breath caught in his throat, but his rage only deepened. "You don't know what's best for you, Aiden. That's why I protect you. Why I keep you safe." Aiden's voice cracked into a scream. "You lock me in this chair. You treat me like glass. Do you even know what it feels like to sit at school and watch everyone else run and laugh while I'm just invisible? They don't talk to me, Dad. Not one of them. I'm nothing to them. Just the boy who can't walk." His words sank into the room like a knife. The maid's hands shook as she carefully lowered Aiden back into his wheelchair. His head hung low, his chest rising and falling in uneven breaths. "I didn't want to be nothing today," he whispered, his voice barely audible. "I just wanted to feel normal, just for a few seconds." For a brief moment, the father's expression faltered, but then he shook his head, his resolve firm. "Normal? You could have hurt yourself. You could have." The maid cut him off, her voice trembling but strong. "Hurt himself? He hurts every single day, sir. Sitting by that window at a school where no one even acknowledges he exists. Living in a house where his own father looks at him like a disaster waiting to happen." The man's head snapped towards her, fury flashing in his eyes. "Careful." "No," she replied, her voice steady despite the storm inside her. "I won't stay silent. You can buy the world, but you can't give him the one thing he truly needs, hope." He begged me. And what I saw wasn't a reckless boy or a weak boy. I saw a child who just wanted to feel alive. And you call that dangerous? The room fell silent. Aiden's quiet voice shattered the stillness. "Dad, I don't want to be your broken son anymore." His lips trembled, the words barely escaping. "I just want you to see me. Not the chair. Me." The father's chest heaved, each breath strained and heavy. His eyes shimmered, but he blinked furiously, trying to hold it all back. He looked at his son and the maid, both of them trembling, both braver than he felt in that moment. He sank slowly to his knees in front of the wheelchair, his hand hovering over Aiden's, uncertain. "I see you," he whispered, his voice cracking. "I see you, son. I was so terrified of losing you, I forgot how to live with you. I forgot to let you try. Please forgive me." Aiden's lips quivered, and in a rush, he threw his arms around his father's neck, sobbing into his shoulder. "I just wanted you to be proud of me." The father held him close, his own tears falling freely now, raw and unguarded. "I've always been proud of you. Always," he said, his voice thick with emotion. "I just didn't know how to show it." The maid stood at a distance, her breath unsteady, tears staining her cheeks. She never expected to speak out so boldly, but in that moment she didn't regret a single word. The father looked up at her, still clutching his son, his face once filled with anger now weighed down by guilt. "Thank you," he said hoarsely, "for giving him what I was too afraid to give." She lowered her gaze, her voice gentle. "He only wanted a moment." The father nodded, pulling Aiden even closer. "Then from now on he'll have more than moments. He'll have real chances. I promise." Aiden sniffled, pressing his cheek against his father's chest. For the first time in a long while, he believed it. What would you have done if this were your child? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If this story moved you, give it a like and don't forget to subscribe for more heartfelt, real-life stories. Share it to remind someone that every child deserves to be seen.